A decision was reached last night to partially restore stream flows to select waterways in East Maui. The historic decision was met with mixed emotions, though, and a call for compromise from some who had, until last night, been firm in their approach for or against the sugar industry and demands from sustainable practitioners.
I did not expect you guys to work that hard and to come up with a good compromise. I thought there was no room for compromise. You took the whole fight away from one farmer versus another farmer, and you put the battle to where it belongs, which is in the rivers. You spoke for somebody that could not speak. So I congratulate you guys, and I encourage all of us in this room to realize that our state government did the best that they can, and it's a compromise that I think both sides should adhere to. Otherwise, this fight is going to continue. Whenever there's a battle, the whole economy goes south. So we all got to change. Congratulations to you guys and to the staff, and I hope everybody supports the recommendations of this staff.
While some were satisfied with recommendations made, the decision was quickly met with opposition by the Native Hawaiian Legal Corporation that appeared on behalf of taro farmers who are fighting for a restoration of water for sustenance and stream life.
We cannot account for a lot of losses that result in the culture suffering and Hawaiian suffering trying to depend on that water. We need to bring order to this chaos, and we ask you to follow the law and not the economic arguments that have been made. And finally, to uphold your oath of office, because that is in fact what you're supposed to do. We are asking for percentage of percentage of percentage. It is not all the water, as many people have said, and we don't think that that is unreasonable. Please hold HCNS accountable. I commend the staff for demanding that information, but frankly, the water restoration should come first, and it should be the burden on HCNS to show that they're not wasting that water because they have not provided that data as you asked the last time, or the information on the levels of operation that might suffer as a result of any particular incremental restoration of water.
The State Commission on Water Resource Management decided to restore a total of 9.71 million gallons of water per day to 6 out of the 19 East Maui streams under consideration. HCNS General Manager Chris Benjamin expressed concerns over proposed reductions during his testimony.
Based on what's been learned since the Commission's December meeting, particularly in support of the wet season only IIFS approach, we submit that the staff recommendation reflects both a degree of restoration and seasonality that will be too costly for the public. It's too much water, and much of it would be taken at a time when we need it most. But it cannot be ignored that there has already been a daily loss of an average of 10 million gallons as a result of the Commission's earlier decision on the first set of East Maui streams, and that a decision on the additional releases on the Navaeha system is still pending, in addition to the East Maui decision before you today. From HCNS's vantage point, these are slices taken from the same pie. All releases not only reduce the amount of surface water available to HCNS, but also groundwater, as they reduce recharge of the aquifers that staff has acknowledged HCNS is using to the maximum extent practicable.
Company officials expressed worries over economic impacts as well to its 800 employees if water was reduced for sugarcane cultivation. Maui Mayor Charmaine Tavares advised commissioners against restrictive in-stream flow standards to the Waikamoi stream in particular, saying the severity of the impact would affect nearly 10,000 upcountry water users.
The decision of the Commission today is going to have a serious impact on our community. We're talking about the upcountry community, our upcountry residents, many small businesses. There are 10 schools, 11 churches, 3 medical care facilities. We need about 8 million gallons a day from this source in order to sustain our upcountry Maui. Approximately 9,900 meters are issued from the Department of Water Supply, and of that, there are 752 ag meters, which include both the small and large farmers and ranchers. The needs of almost 10,000 people and businesses in the upcountry area, I hope will be considered by this commission very, very seriously. That's the lives of all the people up there.
The Commission decided to restore 1.68 million gallons per day to the Waikamoi stream in the wet season only. Other streams getting partial restoration include the Makapipi and Hanavi, as well as the Waiohue and West and East Wailua Iki streams. The Commission decided to keep the 13 remaining East Maui streams at a status quo level, with no changes recommended from current usage. Commission Chair Laura Thielen explained further mitigation measures that will be imposed.
There is going to be placed on the parties additional requirements to be for Maui County repairing their infrastructure to reduce the waste for HCNS to start to update their documentation of any systems loss from the reservoirs, and also to be reporting on the end use of the water annually to the Commission.
The initial report from HCNS must be filed with the Commission no later than September. The Native Hawaiian Legal Corporation has 10 days to file its request in writing for a contested case hearing.